Well, hey y'all, welcome in. I'm not even sure if anybody's here yet, but we're just getting started. Thanks for stopping in. If you are here, appreciate it. Um, let's get things going. I guess, yeah. Sounds like a plan, right? I ain't haven't got with metal on the score yet. Okay, let's do that real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Test, hello.
There you are. I was just sending you a message.
Yeah, I'm here. All right, yeah, just getting set up.
Yep, no problem. I've got Rabid Rob in my stream talking about watching you and Trees streaming late in the night.
Yeah, I was very late. Really late. It's fun though, man. It was a blast. Had
That's
a
kind of what
good
he
time.
said.
Good time, man. It was a really good time. Alright.
Yeah, Trees is a good guy, so I think playing any game with him would be fun.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Alright, so I guess. Did I start seeding this field? I guess I did.
Yeah, sir. I believe you did.
It's been a week. I can't remember. Okay, oh well.
Well, if you weren't playing even more farming simulator maps than I am,
uh, I got like 5, 6 going on right now.
and I've only got four, counting my role play.
So, not, not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Hey, Tristan Farms. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Glad y'all stopped in to hang out tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we can actually make some progress and get some things done.
Maybe. If we don't, we don't.
Well, I've got my one helper that we are now allowed one helper each, if you remember from last week.
Yeah. If I need one.
Well, I've got my one helper going in the combine while I follow along behind baling and doing the unloading. Because I was an idiot. The first part of this field that we did last week, I'm glad it wasn't very much of the field, because cornstalk bales are worth a lot of money on this map, and I forgot to turn it on.
Oh,
on the combine.
The straw, the swath.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dork move, just like steering away from my swath just now was.
Oh.
I looked over at chat and went sideways.
Well, you know.
And I looked over for nothing because there was no new chat there.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's one thing I like about playing on the PlayStation. At least that mess pops up right on your view screen, right on your screen, so you don't miss anything.
That can be done.
I'm sure it can. I'm just not
on
messing
PC
with it right
too. Yeah, I don't want
now.
I don't want the overlay on my screen all the time.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, just the one. I mean, yeah, I know I got to mess with the overlays and stuff. I will eventually. Just not today. So, let's see. Let me line this thing up.
Helper H has a nearly full grain tank, 80%. Woohoo! How exciting! We ought to make a decent profit off of this field between the corn itself and the bales.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, since we're got to get to 5 million before we can get off this stupid island and on to something else.
There's a lot of easier ways to get 5 million.
Not on this map.
Yeah.
On this map, we just got to grind through it all. Harvest, plant. Or harvest, cultivate, plant, repeat. With a lot of fertilizing and liming tucked in between.
But in reality, 5 million is easy as F11.
Hey. Hey now.
Oh my goodness.
You seem like you're in a pretty good mood tonight.
I don't know why I went back to work today.
Well, being employed is always good.
Yeah, I guess you can look at it like that.
Having had a period of my life where I spent 3.5 years unemployed, yeah.
Oh, I've spent a few years unemployed too. I went to school and all that good stuff. Believe me, I know having a job is nice, but sometimes I wish it was somewhere else.
Well, yeah, we've had that discussion.
So,
but it could be much worse. You could be
Yeah.
working at Burger King or McDonald's for minimum wage.
I feel like I am anyway.
Well, that was how I finally got out of my unemployment. A friend of mine whose second job was at a Burger King got his boss to give me an interview, and I got hired into that Burger King, which was crap in my 30s, but it got me working again, which, gave me something to show other potential employers that I wasn't just being a lazy bum sitting on my butt, which let me get another job, so it all worked out in the end. It's amazing how much employers actually care about whether you're currently employed or not.
Yeah. Or that gap. You gotta always explain that gap. Like, did you feel like it was necessary to sit on your butt like a lazy bum for the last couple of years? I mean, it's pretty much what they're asking you.
Well, and it was real hard to explain how it started, because it started by me losing my business. I used to be self-employed, but when the economic downturn 2007, 2008 hit, I lost my business.
Rabbit Rob, welcome, buddy. Thanks for coming in here too, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I have to admit, it's nowhere as thrilling right now as it was Friday night. You don't have anything to jump.
Oh, you guys were doing some crazy maneuvers, huh?
Yeah, you hadn't even watched it yet. Look at you, man. We were jumping and playing King in the Mountain and all that good stuff. So.
Oh, now I regret that I haven't watched it yet. And I won't have time to watch it until probably Sunday night either. Diet gum.
Oh, it was fun. It was really fun.
I would watch it tomorrow, except for my boss and the other guy who would normally cover for him are both out. So I have to cover this big meeting with a customer. It's like, well, crap. There goes half of my workday.
Yep.
4-hour stinking customer meeting. It's all good though.
Yep, my work day started today, and my work doesn't end till next Thursday.
Good times.
Yeah, so sleepy after that. Yeah, man. I probably slept till about 10, 11 o'clock the next morning, and then went to the state fair.
It's funny because Rob said the same thing on my channel, and it's like, took me a moment to get what he meant.
Well,
And then I was like, well, duh, he's talking about our current conversation, moron.
your internet's a lot better this week.
Yes, sir. I don't know what was going on last week, but it was happening for like 3 or 4 days. Kind of stunk too because, you know, I work remote, so I kind of depend on that internet connection.
Rob says he's got us both up on the screen. Ah, cool. But
yay. Good times.
it was. We do that more often. That
Well,
Oregon Trees needs to get a computer.
well, when 22 comes out, we all got to get into a server together. You, me, Trees, whoever else we feel like inviting.
Yep.
Because we can do that crossplay thing. At least for the first month or so. Then I'll probably lose interest in it because I'll have all my scripting mods and be a whiny little girl about it.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we can. I don't know. Like I said, with some of the base stuff coming in base game, a lot of the scripting mods that we like, I just think are gonna be somewhat there in some type of form.
Yeah, I hope so.
Your helper is blocked by something.
Yeah, by me turning the baler. Boy, I can't talk tonight. I accidentally bumped into him.
Enjoy your tacos, Tristan. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you shortly. I'm sorry.
Ooh, no problem. Tacos, yum.
We had them Tuesday. We always do Taco Tuesday.
We have them either tacos or fajitas about once every other week. Homemade too. We don't buy them.
Yeah,
we make them. Oh, and Monday. Oh, Monday. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday, but Monday or Tuesday next week, the girlfriend is going to make her amazing beef queso dip for eating with tortilla chips. Oh, yum. She's very good at it. And I'm not going to spill her secret because then everybody will do it.
Yeah, Tristan, we're going to do something with FS22. Some type of server, some type of PD. We're going to have something going on, trust me.
Yes, sirree. Hello, Ryan. How are you this evening? Thank you for stopping in.
I hate weeds. I don't know why you all insist on weeds.
Rob, I live in Michigan.
Well, Rabbit Rob's a mountain man from the sunny states of Colorado. Or Colorado, depending on where you're from. And I'm allowed to say that because my wife is from Colorado.
I think that I might have screwed up. I don't believe we have a single flatbed trailer anywhere on this map, do we?
Your map, dude. You the one that said here we can the toys. You pick the toys. So if you're asking me if we have one, the answer is no.
Yeah, I already know the answer is no. I just can't believe that I made that oversight. Because it's a pretty big oversight. Nice, Rob. Nice. Unfortunately, we no longer have a spare bedroom. I converted it to
Cool
my
auto.
office.
Rob said that was a cool auto at the end of Colorado.
Yeah, and in my chat, he said that he guesses he better start driving now to get here. Yeah. That's why I had to disappoint him that I don't have a spare bedroom anymore. I mean, I guess he could share the couch with, you know, my pit bull. My girlfriend probably wouldn't go for that.
Hey, Brandy, thanks for coming in to moderate.
And a good evening to Mrs. Bumpkin from me.
Whew.
Sorry, Rob, I don't swing that way, and my girlfriend might be a little pissed to try to have three in the bed. he said it's okay, he can cuddle with me. Oh. At least he's got a good sense of humor. Oh, he says, or cuddle with you if you show up. Oh, man.
Well, you ain't got to swing either way to cuddle. If it's cold, it's cold.
Oh, man.
You ever see Forrest Gump? That's what they were doing when they were sitting back to back. They were cuddling.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't sleep in the water.
Exactly. Oh, hi, Sir Alexander. Let me guess. You want out early tonight?
Oh, I'm thrilled that you're here, darling.
7:15.
Brandy says I'm not a good cuddler. I have to have my space.
Yeah, same here. Except for the dog when he gets into bed and presses up against the back of my legs. For some reason, that doesn't bother me. But if you try cuddling with my core, get off. Too hot. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I sweat at night enough as it is without having to cuddle next to somebody.
Yep. And it's okay, Brandy. My girlfriend wishes that I liked that also, so you're not alone.
Rob says in the military they say make your buddy smile.
Oh, no, he didn't go there. Yes, he did, didn't he? Ay, ay, ay. Wow, it's 6:30 at night already.
Yep, it is. And the mustard's almost done.
Cool. Did you already get to the other field? It looks like it. No.
No, I hadn't.
Field 10. I don't remember what we said we were going to put in there. Do you remember?
No, but no mustard in this one. And something about.
Was it rye? It was rye, wasn't it?
Was it rye? It may have been rye.
I thought my dog was pestering me because he wanted to go outside. He's pestering me because his toy is stuck under this old bed that I have up here for the dogs to lay on while I play on the computer.
My Apple Watch is fully charged.
Oi. Or at least he was. There it is. Okay. There you go. There's your toy. Now you can leave me alone and play with that. Oh, making this old man get down on his knees on the floor.
Rob says he cuddles with his dog all the time.
Yep. He said the same in my chat. I just hadn't had
And my farm sim. And his farm sim.
Okay, well that's might be crossing the line there.
And my wife is right. Our Basset Hound is a better cuddler than I am.
I bet. Dogs are almost always really good cuddlers. Unless they want to dogpile you. Then it gets annoying.
Would you say Rye in here?
Yeah, Rye, yes. For a minute, I thought you said Ryan, who is in my chat, and it's like, oh, did he jump over to you? But you said Ryan, not Ryan.
Yeah, did you say Rye in here? Well, Rye on this field.
Cool, Ryan. I'm glad you did. I love Argsy's channel. His Spectacle Island series is so much fun for me. Partly because he's using my auto drive on there, but also partly because I just love what he's doing with it.
Now I'll just turn it on. These things playing a whole lot easier if I had to turn on that sower.
No commento.
Well, well.
Where are you at, Ryan?
He's in your closet.
Whoa, now.
Well, it's Halloween and about time for some.
I don't watch NASCAR anymore, Ryan. I used to. I'm not a fan of modern NASCAR. I like Dale Earnhardt era. Richard Petty, you know. Al Unser Jr. Ah, you're closer to Bumpkin than I. Jeez. Okay, now that the frog is out of my throat, you are closer to Bumpkin than I am, and closer to Bumpkin than you are to me as well. Ryan says he's in Virginia.
Yeah, he's like North Carolina's a lot of wrestling and racing. Well, Ted Turner's the only one that thought us all country hicks when it came to wrestling, but whatever.
Oh, my dog is so funny. I got that toy out from under that old bed for him, right?
Yeah.
He didn't want to play with it. He just wants to lay on top of it and claim it as his.
That's how it usually goes. I'm sorry you're alone, Brandy. I wish there was more people in there too.
Well, hey, she can jump over to my chat.
No, she can't.
If she wants.
She's alright.
Then she wouldn't be alone.
Sorry.
Oof. Now my dog thinks it's time to box. I keep telling him he's a pit bull, not a boxer. He doesn't get the joke. But he likes to stand up on his back legs and like swing his paws at me like he's boxing. Yeah, he's a funny boy, aren't you, Alexander?
See, Brandy Rob's still there. You can talk to him. Y'all are both from Colorado.
And the Colorado jokes begin.
Y'all talk about washing clothes. Why y'all pronounce that A?
Well, I don't know if that came through the microphone, but my dog's just full apart.
Addo. Addo, Colorado.
I don't know where that fort is at, Rob. I'm not a military guy myself.
Tristan Forbes, welcome back, man. How was your tacos?
Yeah, Ryan, we're all in the same time zone. You, Bumpkin, and I, anyway. Rob is a goofy guy being out in that mountain time.
It's only like 2 hours difference.
Ah, gotcha, Rob. So you were more talking to Ryan than to me.
So tacos were awesome. Yeah, I like tacos. Taco, 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 burrito.
Knock it off. Y'all are making me hungry for tacos.
Don't know what's missing, my taco flavor kisses. Love me some South Park.
I'm from Michigan.
Yes, Brandy, I did not marry a Southern Belle, that's for sure. And that's B-E-L-L-E, right? With 5 letters?
That reminds me of Memphis Belle, one of my favorite movies of all time. Although, as good as the movie was, the true story is actually even better. And I wish that they had stuck more to the real story with the movie.
That never happened.
You know?
That never happened.
Hollywood. And they didn't even cover in the movie the fact that the captain of the Memphis Belle re-enlisted, re-upped for another tour, went to Italy, and flew B-24s.
Cool.
For another full 25 missions. So he did it twice. That's just insane.
Rob said Taco Bell has the best tacos ever. He said no one ever. What are you talking about? Don't you remember Demolition Man? And now every restaurant is Taco Bell.
I don't even want to know how much Taco Bell paid for that. They probably funded the entire movie with that right there.
That's one of those movies that you thought was cool when you first watched it, and then you go back and watch it again and realize how cheesy it is.
Yes, sir. And you're like, what was I thinking?
I think The Crow was another one. Man, that came out when I was a teenager. And like, oh man, the dude died making this movie. And then it's like, oh, that's a really cool movie. And then you watch it 10, 15 years later, and you're like, wow, this movie sucked. Poor Brandon Lee. I hate that was his last movie.
Yep. I I don't know. I still like The Crow. The Crow 2, on the other hand, but
it's still cheesy. As much as you can admit it, that is one of the cheesiest movies. But Die Hard's kind of cheesy too. But I still love that movie.
I don't deny that it's cheesy, but I can enjoy a cheesy movie. Oh, you stupid.
Yeah, Rob said that would suck. Every restaurant being Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is the best Mexican restaurant ever if you need to clean your system. And that's the only time it's the best restaurant.
My Alexa just said she don't know how to answer that. I don't know how she heard you, or if there's a cuss.
It's the truth. It doesn't need an answer.
Yeah, they're on the Crow 15 now, probably. Crow 2, Crow 3 now. You like the Crow movie too, Brandy. Don't even sit there and say you didn't.
I'm sorry. Rob just said in my chat, it doesn't clean, it fumigates.
Yep.
Yeah, and everybody heads for the exits, even the people on the airplane.
Oh.
Well, it's pretty dark. Do you want to call it?
No, I want to finish this field because I've already started it, and I hate half-grown fields. I want to finish it before the midnight.
We're playing on seasons, so that won't happen.
But still, I'm still not. I'm not going to start something and not finish it. I got headlights, and I'm not that far from being finished anyway. I've already got my headlamps done.
Yeah. Okay. And you're using your GPS, aren't you?
Exactly.
I'm surprised you didn't go the other direction, though.
So.
You went the short way across the field.
That's because I didn't reset my GPS. I didn't reset. I didn't reset it out of field 4 or whatever it was, the other field I was in.
Gotcha.
So I just went the way it's taking me.
Oh, come on.
Your grunge phase.
What's wrong with grunge?
There's nothing wrong with it. That's what my wife was talking about, her grunge phase. That's when she liked the Crow. Rob says that his where he works at, they got a sign that says "Be well." And every time he sees it, it reminds him of Demolition Man.
Right.
Be well, John Spartan.
John Spartan, you have been fined 1/2 credit for violation of the verbal morality code. And then he starts talking to the stupid machine to get his paper. Oh, man. That movie's so freaking cheesy.
But it introduced the world to Sandra Bullock. Well, she done more than that, but that's kind of what helped put her on the map.
Really? Because for me, speed is what put her on the map.
Yeah, well, she did all of that right around the same time, so, you know. And she's Sandra Bullock, for God's sake. Come on.
She's one of the very few women that I'd drop my current girlfriend for in a heartbeat. If she walked in the door right now and said she wanted me, I'd be all over it. And my girlfriend knows it. And she's okay with it. Cause
Sandra Bullock ain't having none of that, because she's you saw she's she dropped that, what's his name, that Jesse James, like a bad habit when he messed around on her.
Yeah, well. I didn't talk about messing around. I said I dumped my girlfriend for her.
Sandra Bullock wouldn't break up a home. Don't
No,
talk
she
that
wouldn't. She wouldn't, but
I don't know what
option.
Sandra Bullock would do.
No, I think you're right. I don't believe that she would. She's too good of a person. One of the few people in Hollywood that I'm willing to say that about.
There's some nice people in Hollywood.
But not enough of them.
No. From what I heard, Keanu Reeves, from everything I've heard and read, Keanu Reeves is a pretty chill dude.
Yep. You know who I'd love to hang out with? Betty White. She would probably roast me senseless, but it would be the best time I ever had being roasted.
Well, I'm sure she's got some stories. Well, worried about Sandra Bullock, baby? No, you shouldn't be worried about Sandra Bullock.
What's your favorite part of Demolition Man?
There's so many now, man.
Yes, Rob. Betty White would be an amazing grandma to have. I would love to have her for a grandma. My favorite part, Bumpkin, so that maybe this can spur some imagination on your part, is the rat burger. When he finds out what it is, and the look on his face for a minute, and then he's like, whatever, takes another bite and says, this is good.
My favorite part is by Rob Schneider. He don't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, too. That puts me in mind of another joke about a guy who needs to use a restroom at a hospital, and the only restroom available is a ladies' room, and the nurses tell him not to push the red button. Are you familiar with this joke?
No, but I saw something. Well, reminds me of a TV show. Don't push the red button.
Well, the long and short of it is that the red button is an automatic tampon remover. And he, of course, can't resist pushing the red button. Yeah.
That's enough of that. We want to keep it PG.
Notice I didn't actually tell the joke.
No, that's totally not what I was thinking. So there's this show. It's a British TV show called the IT Crowd, and they all go out on a work meeting or a work outing, and the one dude has to use the restroom, and he can't find the restroom to use, and then the one he does go in, there's a restroom attendant there just staring at him while he's trying to go. So he couldn't go, and he paid the guy like $1 not to pee. So he ends up going into the employee's bathroom, and instead of pulling the lever to flush the toilet, he pulls the emergency help lever.
Oh,
and then he falls on the floor and fakes like he's disabled because he was in the employee restroom.
Oy vey.
It's a good show.
Alrighty.
Are these the only fields that have to be planted?
For tonight, yeah.
That's what I mean. Well, no, I mean, no, not for tonight. I mean, I know that, but on the map.
Yes, for the moment, until I
So,
finish harvesting this one. Ooh, maybe not. 21 also needs to be done. I thought that one had already been done. My bad. We're going to be busy tomorrow game time. Because we are going to be working in tandem. One of us picking up the bales off this field and one of us cultivating it.
look at me. Just drove across the field, didn't even put my planter in the dirt. Come on, dude.
Brava.
I'm about to do it again. At least I
You know
had
what
it
I
turned
think?
on.
You know what I think, Bumpkin?
What's that?
I think that we should leave this field that I'm working in once I've completed the harvest. We should leave the bales and the cultivating until next session because we don't have a flatbed trailer, and
Okay.
taking bales 3 or 4 at a time on the bale fork over to sell them would take forever.
It's fine. Made it a whole lot easier if that flat bill was to have auto load on it.
You and your auto load.
Wow. Pick them all up. Don't have to have much equipment in the field, and then you're done. Man, you keep blocking your helper.
It's because for whatever reason, on the northward runs, it doesn't work right. It's only going 3 out of 5 rows. But on the southward pass, it does all 5 rows. I don't know what that's all about. Bad detection on the header or something? On where the edge is at?
Maybe so.
Good evening, MDC Modding. How are you tonight?
And, oh my goodness. Wow.
What the heck? Oh.
We need to terraform some ramps out there in the ocean to jump.
Oh, man. You are Sug. I'm gonna assume that's a bad typo. Go with good?
Huh? What joke?
Right. I need to not read chat and drive.
Sorry.
Yeah, MDC, it has been a little while. For anyone not already aware, my Monday night stream has changed. It's no longer just SnowRunner all the time. It's a wild card setup now with a bunch of different games. Next week will be American Truck Simulator. And of course, if you guys haven't done so already, you should enter mine and Bumpkin's giveaways for a chance to win a copy of FS22's US Collectors Edition. You can find both of those giveaways on my Discord, if need be, or in the links to our respective streams. I assume you've got yours in there, Bumpkin.
Always.
And one thing I am looking to do in the future, if anyone is interested, is doing the new convoy mode on American Truck Simulator, where we can do multiplayer similar to how FS does it. So if anybody plays it and can work out a time spot that's compatible with the few times I have available to play, that'd be awesome. I wouldn't even mind turning my ATS streams on the Monday Night Wildcard into Convoy streams if people are available and want to do it. Oh. Really, Helper? How can you be blocked?
Clearly he is. He says so again.
That collision detection is so flaky.
But
well, MDC, I'm in Michigan. Bumpkin is in North Carolina.
Tristan, my giveaway ends December 1st, and I think it's the winner will be announced on the 2nd or the 3rd or something. I have to look at it, but I know the giveaway actually does end on the 1st though. So I'm not sure about his.
Mine ends on Thanksgiving.
So. Okay.
And the drawing is that Friday.
Well, I don't know what in the world happened there.
And then, of course, the hope is that if you are in the States, you'll get it before Christmas when I ship it to you. Not that I can guarantee that at that time of year.
Alright, so my tractor is driving on its own.
Do you have a ghost in it?
Nope. I'm in it now. I can't get it to stop until it hits this tree. But it would not. If I get out, it'll stop. But if I get back in it, it'll go again.
Yeah. That's odd. And my helper just abandoned their task at the edge of the field for no reason. Didn't even hit a tree or anything.
Alright, so I figured it out. Just stopping the engine. I don't know. Maybe. No, it didn't. Nope. That is weird. Okay, it'll stop it, but I have no control over it if I push the gas.
Yeah, MDC. Well, if you make it up here to the States to visit and you get anywhere near me, we can meet up for lunch or something.
Oh my goodness. Alright, this is
Weird.
yeah.
Flaky.
Is it just that one?
Whew.
It may have to be reset.
If you can, use the F11 to reset it so that it doesn't actually reset to a point. I don't know if you were aware you could do that or not.
I know you could do it, but because I know you can't reset it. Let's see.
All right, well, while you get that figured out, I have to run this dog outside. He's ready to go now.
Alrighty. Let's see. I don't think I can do much because I'm not an admin, buddy. Try to. Yeah, and I am not even touching it. Alright, y'all, that kind of drives me crazy. See if it does it in this tractor, because I'm going to finish. I got like 2 pieces left, and then the tractor wants to go wonky. Well, it appears only to be that tractor. So you went for a case, did you? A case Magnum? So it's just that one. Alright, good enough. We'll hook the cedar up and finish it. And you can't turn. Oh well. This is probably way too big for what we need it for, but we're gonna finish because I cannot stand to not finish. Let's got another tractor. Oh well. So you like that case, Tristan, that you traded for better than that John Deere? Oh.
Well, that was fun. My dog got to chase himself a kitty cat.
All right, so the only problem is in the field boss itself. The other vehicles seem to work fine, and I can't reset it because I have no
No
right.
admin powers.
Yeah.
Oh, go figure. Well, I'm on my way over there then.
There's a part near the tree. I hope it happens. You hop in it, and you'll see what it's doing. It's weird. It just if you accelerate, it'll just take off, so you can't turn left or right, and it just keep going.
That is an odd one.
I don't know if it has something to do with GPS or what, but because it's almost like my wheels are locked. Which I didn't even think about. I probably could have tried to cut GPS off.
One of us is going to need to run down to the sheep before we end for the night. Remember what happened last night? We killed some sheep because
No, you
I
killed
didn't
some
remember
sheep.
that they needed water, and neither did you though.
I didn't even. I forgot we even had sheep.
That's even worse, man. Come on now.
So.
Are you crashing again?
No.
Oh, you're driving a different tractor?
Yeah, I had to finish the. I wanted to try something.
All right, where is your tractor at then?
Right here.
My fly.
The one I'm in, let's see.
Oh,
You know what?
it's fixed?
It was a GPS. It was like the GPS was on, but it wasn't.
Hmm.
It was like a mod conflict. But I didn't even think about it until I said, well, it could be GPS. Yeah, it could be. And then, yep. So,
Well, now we know.
yep. So,
You know what gets me with this sheep mod that I'm using? It's the one that has both wool sheep and dairy sheep. Is why he doesn't have a set of sheep that produce both.
Tristan, man, oh my, man, I didn't know you stepped away. You missed it. It was exciting, man. I hate you missed it. Nah, man, I'm just messing with you. It doesn't happen. Nothing at all.
Nothing happened except your tractor going haywire.
Yeah, messing with my tractor. So did you make it to the sheep yet, or?
I haven't even gotten back to my tractor yet. I had walked over to you.
Wait a minute.
I should have just grabbed the other tractor that's with you. Duh. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I need to get the cedar off of the back of that one now. Now that I know what happened, it would have probably just been as easy as turning it off and back on again.
Oh, you mean so standard IT procedure?
Yeah.
I just can't believe that this worker got to the end of the field and is like, or to the edge of the field and is like, I'm done. I'm out, y'all. Alright, let's give these sheeples some water. If I can even find their pen in the dark.
Crap. You hate when
See you later, Ryan.
go to back up and you just hit a lag bubble. Messes y'all up.
Oy vey. Yes, it does. And you know what makes it even worse? If you're trying to back multiple implements. If you've got like a train going on, 3-4 things behind your tractor and you're trying to back it very slowly and very carefully, and then all of a sudden lag bubble and you rubber band into an accordion. That sucks.
If I'm going to hook more than 2 things to the back of my tractor, super strength is my friend.
Oh, see, what I do is I start with the very rear one, position it, then start with the next one, and attach those. I build the train in reverse. I don't try to, but I'm talking like if I just need to back up like 3 feet, you know, because I missed something or whatever, and I just want to go back and fix it, and I try it, and then that's of course when the lag bubble hits. It's never going to hit when things are going perfect and you're on GPS and going straight for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Sheep are watered. They have enough food to last until tomorrow. Oh, no, Ryan, stream's not ending yet. Not yet. We got about another hour-ish. Depends on how long we feel like playing. Alrighty. Watering is done. Let's see where you're at. Oh, you're done.
Yeah, I'm headed to the.
Just go ahead and start the sleep process, and I'll accept. Go until 7 a.m. Well, that one was of old age, not of neglect, so.
Yeah, I guess that can be different.
But they do need fed now. Hello? Did we glitch?
No, I'm here.
No, I mean
Oh.
the game.
Did it glitch? Did something happen?
I have a black screen.
Huh, I don't. And so you still have a black screen?
Not anymore. I got out of my tractor and got back in, and that fixed it. I go over to the sheep, I guess. And man, I should have had to go till 8 a.m. It's still pretty doggone dark.
It's fine here. It's daylight. You must
That's
be in
so
a
funny.
shady area. Alright, the sun hadn't hit that part of the island yet.
I mean, I can see that it's early sunrise, but it's still pretty dark where I'm at, so. I mean, the buildings over here still have their lights turned on. And I have to have my lights on to drive. So, that's still pretty doggone dark.
All right, was there another field to be planted? I mean, you know, just like thrilling the edge of your seat YouTubing right now.
21.
What's going in 21?
That's a good question. Let me turn my lights off on the tractor here. Whoops. All right.
Also, a good idea to park your trailer right by the cedar.
You're welcome. What am I doing? I wanted this.
Oops. And we're planning in 21.
How about poppies?
All right. You want to grow opium? We'll grow opium.
I mean, there's nothing else for us to do on this damn world. We might as well enjoy ourselves.
Is that that's so I need to get a
It should
cedar.
work with a regular cedar.
Coffee, mustard, sorghum, rye, rice, wheat, barley, oat, canola, soybeans, oilseed, grass, carrot, onions, millet, coffee. Mustard, sorghum, rye, rice. There's no poppy.
Interesting. Okay, I stand corrected.
Say. So I need a cedar.
Oh, were you using a planter? I thought you were already using a cedar.
No, I mean, do I need a planter? That's not so. Let me look at a John Deere.
Yep. Because why not, right? We own it. Might as well use it.
Yeah, I'm putting a piece of John Deere equipment on White Farms equipment, which is technically a case.
Oh no, you evil person, you.
The aesthetics, man, the aesthetics.
You're such a bad person. I can't believe you would do something so evil.
This is a dual. This is a. We don't have to fertilize. You.
What? If you can, you might as well. That way we don't have to later.
Where's our dry fertilizer? Okay, never. I think that's it.
It should be one of the 3 silos. Should.
Sugar beet, cotton, sorghum, carrot, onion, corn. We don't have poppy.
We definitely have poppies available on this map.
Well, we don't have it. We don't have a planter for it.
Okay. Well, how about millet then? Which you'll need the cedar for.
Of course I will. After I've done.
There you go, spending all of our money on seed.
Well, Tristan Farms, the little throw up emoji for John Deere. I don't mind John. I like equipment, any equipment. So I'm getting to the point where even if it's a farm vehicle, I'm gonna throw me an orange triangle on it and drive it. I didn't need that. goodness. Alright. I always do that. I forget where I put something. Oops. Dude, I don't see Poppy in the calendar.
It's in the things for sale, I thought.
Maybe
I was getting the icon wrong. That's possible. But I swear I've harvested Poppy on this map already. I don't know, maybe I'm getting confused with Hawks Bay, where I've definitely harvested Poppy.
What field is that?
Oh. Do not thresh when the crops are too wet.
Yep.
Did it rain overnight?
No, it was probably just, you know, we're in a wet climate. It's probably just morning dew. It'll do that too.
Yeah, well. Bah humbug.
Let's see what we got. Field 21. Have lots of John Deere on your mats, but usually older ones. Not my newer ones. I just don't really like the style of the new modern John Deere. Yeah, a lot of people say they don't like the new John Deere look. Oh, I took a picture for you and I forgot to show it to you, Dylan. Of a tractor in my area with a canopy on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's actually at the state fair the other day. You know when you said those smaller ones don't usually have the canopies on it.
Yeah, not around here. Nobody does it. They either just go without a cab entirely, or they have a full cab.
Yep. And this one actually had a it was a lawnmower. I mean, it pretty much had the undercarriage lawnmower under it part. So instead of back pulling, but
so I have seen some John Deere what they call garden tractors, which is like a lawn tractor on steroids. It's able to run implements and stuff.
Well,
right?
This was like the 5095 or whatever the small John Deere is, because I got up close enough to see what the number was. So it is a small John Deere tractor, and it had the mowing implement on it with the canopy. So
I have seen those with canopies. Those really, I don't know what you call them, a mini tractor or a micro tractor or what, but I know what you're talking about. Those are the only things around here that they do with canopies.
Hey, Tristan
Farms. A lot of
those.
Good to see that he's back
Yeah.
again. Even a lot of those have like those not fabric, they're like rubber cabs that you can drape over the tractor, and they have a small framework to hold them up.
Tristan Farms says
tractors do.
They have a John Deere lawn tractor that's on steroids.
Yeah.
Let's see. The picture. I got the picture still. All photos.
One of these days I need to make it down to my local equipment dealerships, which there are two right next door to each other. One that's like a John Deere dealership, period, and then the other one which is like a used dealership that deals in everything. And they've got feed mixers there that look extremely European. Things I've never seen in the States before, so.
Hang tight, I'll show you.
You don't have to do it right now. I don't have my phone on me. I left it downstairs.
Oh, it's fine. If I don't do it now, I'll forget it later, so I'll send it to you. That way you'll see it later.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. No. So it's stronger than your utility Kubota. So y'all got all that stuff, man. I got a $99 push mower I bought from Lowe's. That's lasted me 4 years.
I've got about the same, just a little push mower. I have a second push mower that my mom gave me for free because it's currently in non-running condition. The motor has no compression, and I'm 99. I haven't taken it apart yet. I've had it for over a year and I just never had time to work on it this summer. I'm 99% sure that it's just stuck piston rings. That if I replace the rings, it'll be fine.
Gotcha.
You know how they get when they've been sitting for too long in an open fronted shed? Yeah, they're undercover so they can't be rained on, but all that moisture in the air, especially here in Michigan where it's super humid from the Great Lakes,
Yeah.
It sucks that moisture right up into those motors and seizes those piston rings right around the piston, and they can be a bear to get off sometimes.
3 push mowers and 3 wheel. If we had 3 push mowers, we'd get our yard done in like 2 minutes. I mean, we got a small yard.
Oh, lucky you. I have a pretty big yard that I mow with a push mower.
Well, it looks bigger than what it is. I mean, because it's a corner lot.
Yep.
And it's a double lot at that. So it looks bigger than what it is. Our backyard's really bigger than our front yard, but it's not a whole lot. We're right in the downtown area, so
Yeah.
we don't have a whole lot of real estate for outside.
Well, I suppose I'm kind of stuck with nothing to do at the moment until those crops dry out. I think I will grab the little Oliver out of the bale shed and start collecting those bales and selling them 3, 4 at a time, even though it's going to be slow. It's something to do.
Yeah.
I guess I could always cut down more trees.
I'm getting a headland done on it. I don't really need to. I was thinking about doing a headland and then turn on GPS, but the field's so small, it's just really a headland. It's all you need, and you're done.
A headland and like with that size cedar, and then like one swipe up or something.
So pretty much, yeah. It don't take a whole lot.
Do we have anything else that's going to turn ready to harvest today on us?
If I hadn't turned by now,
look
it probably
like it.
won't turn yet.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like it, which is okay. Well, sort of okay. We're getting pretty far into the autumn here. If it waits too much longer to get ready to harvest, we're going to get into the frickin' monsoon season where we just never can harvest it because it's raining all the time. I do love this Lizard V grab, though, that came out of the Straw Harvest add-on. Whoops. Pardon me for yawning. It seems like I'm tired all the time lately, and it's my own fault. Mostly my own fault. if I didn't stay up playing Farming Simulator and other video games all the time. You still there, Bumpkin?
I am. I'm sorry. I have my mic up, but I'm here.
Okay. Just making sure. Mostly I was making sure that I wasn't talking to myself because my mic decided to mute itself again. You know how it is sometimes lately.
Yep.
I wish I could figure out why it does that. It just puts itself on mute out of the blue. It's almost like there's a keybind assigned to put the stupid thing on mute, which is weird because it has a mute button right on it, plus you can lift the arm to mute it. So why would it have a keybind on the keyboard as well?
Mine started doing some weird stuff, but my other one will be here tomorrow, so I'm not even worrying about it right now.
All right.
They still haven't said if I need to send this back or not. You'd think that they would want it to refurbish it and resell it, but I guess they don't sell refurbished stuff. I don't know.
Well, it depends. If it's something that has a known issue that's difficult to fix, or that's not cost effective to fix, especially with the electronics component shortage these days, thanks to COVID, they might not want it back.
Oh well. I won't lose any sleep over it.
Well, like I said, you can always send it to me and I'll try to fix it.
Yeah.
Helps if I remember to put it back in forward gear here. I'm going to try for 6 bales in one trip.
I think I was muted when Tristan said he had 5 acres. I can't remember that or not, but or they got 5. Their yard is 5 acres, but they own 20, and I was saying that's a lot of acreage. So
yeah, that's the kind of situation I'm gearing for. When I sell this house and buy my next house, I'm going to be looking for 20 to 50 acres. And I want like a 3 to 5 acre yard. Call me crazy.
The house I'm in now, it's a house I will die in. I will not move again.
I will move one more time and then that will be it.
I am done. Fishing, yeah, I do some fishing. I haven't done any fishing in a while, Tristan, but yeah.
Ooh, now you guys are talking my language. Come on, guys.
I used to go with my daddy all the time.
What kind of fishing do you like doing?
We done a lot of lake fishing.
And targeting what species?
Really a lot of brim around here. I mean, we did, you know, we just, you know, we go out, catch some brim, catch some crappie.
White or black? Or both?
A little bit of both. And we used to go catfishing. We love to go catfishing at night.
I've actually got a spot here in Michigan that's really good catfishing for channel cats.
The only reel he got a Abu Garcia reel. I'm assuming that's a great reel. About all I know is I had a Zebco 33 Classic.
Yes, Abu
Um,
Garcias are very good, but also kind of pricey pieces of equipment. One of my favorite rigs that I have in my collection is an Abu Garcia reel on a ugly stick rod. And I don't even want to think about how much that combination set me back. It makes me cringe to this day. Like, why did I ever spend so much on fishing gear? It doesn't catch me any more fish than my freaking $10 rod that I got at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Tri-Haul boat, 76, Tuffy Tri-Haul boat. You have a 33 reel also? Yep.
All right, moment of truth. 24,000 liters of corn stalks. Can this tractor lift it? Yes, barely. The rear wheels are trying to come off the ground just a little bit. And that's with a rear weight on.
Yeah,
Okay.
my mom liked water, but did not like to fish, and my dad liked to fish, and he wanted a fishing boat. And they compromised. She wanted a pleasure boat, so they made a compromise. She still got her pontoon boat, but it was a fishing rig boat. So.
Yep, that's what my girlfriend and I want, is a fishing rigged pontoon boat. She likes to fish at least, but we also want to be able to entertain on the boat.
Yeah.
So we're looking for like probably a 24 or 26 foot pontoon boat with with an extendable canopy. So the canopy can be down, cover half the boat, or cover the whole boat. That way we can, handle any weather situation that crops up.
That's true. All right, I do believe our fields are planted.
Ooh. Sadly, the crops are still wet.
Yeah, it's still damp.
Alrighty, here we go. 24,000 liters is going to make us... Whoops. It didn't sell them all. I still got 8,000 liters on the forks here. Not bad. Almost $3,000. I'll take that.
Should dry out. Should start getting dry by lunchtime because we got drying potential for hay. It's a plus at noon.
Well, it would be nice if one of these other crops would go ready to harvest at some point here. That way you could get some harvesting in if you'd like to.
I just wish we had some better looking equipment.
Wah, wah, wah.
I can't say as I'm looking forward to driving this Russian combine.
You can take the other Russian combine, the one that's got tires. I'll take the tracked one. I actually prefer the tracked one. It was having problems with the header for corn for whatever reason.
Alright, so I guess while I'm waiting, we have a fertilizer spreader?
We do. It's the one that's got problems getting filled.
Ah.
So you basically have two options. You can use a trailer to get the fertilizer out and then empty the trailer to make big bags in order to fill up the big John Deere fertilizer spreader, or you can use the small fertilizer spreader, which will fill directly from the silo.
So your dad does muskie and pike. So his dad started fishing up in Wisconsin for muskie and pike.
I've caught lots of pike. I've never successfully caught a muskie. They are called the fish of 1,000 casts for a reason. I've hooked a sturgeon, not able to bring it in, unfortunately. My line snapped. They are big fish. Freaking dinosaurs is what they are. Mostly I fish for yellow perch, catfish, and all the trout and salmon species that we have here in Michigan. Nothing like some good fresh caught trout or salmon on the grill. Mmm. Spread some olive oil on it with a brush, then sprinkle it with dill weed, salt and pepper, and lemon zest. And then put it in the grill. Yum, yum, yum.
So the fertilizer trailer with fertilizer in it already, you said has trouble once it's empty filling back up? The green one?
It's a John Deere one? Yeah. It does.
Okay.
And that's why the trailer was over there, as I was going to load the trailer up and then drop some big bags on the ground to fill the fertilizer spreader the rest of the way.
Let's see. What do we need to... Guess we'll start at 20. What fields did I do? I done 21, 14, and what was the other one?
10.
10. Okay. Wow, the precision farming, when you're not using precision farming, the fertilizer map just looks like some kid's bad crayon drawing. Look like somebody's trying to erase field 10. He says the pike are the fish of 10 cast.
Ooh, not the way I fish for them. I ice fish for them, so it's just drop your tip up and go sit in the shanty and fish for perch with a little rod. That's how I fish for pike. No freaking casting for them. Whoops, whoops. As I almost knock over a stack of bales. Let's not do that.
Y'all got frozen lakes to play on. We don't have lakes, you know, oceans don't, we don't have lakes like that that freeze, so.
Yeah. My chat has gone suddenly very silent. I shouldn't say suddenly, it's been silent for a while.
As long as we talking to each other, and I still got Tristan in here. My moderator left a long time ago. She got bored with me.
my old lady was in bed before we ever started, so at least you got a little bit of time.
Yeah, it won't be long for her. We both have jobs where we got to be up at. Both of us have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, April has to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning, starting at 5. She gets up at freaking 3:30. I could just cry because it means we never get to spend any time together during the week. We get like an hour and a half maybe between when I get done working, because I work the 9 to 5, and when she goes to bed.
Does she have to
Usually
commute?
goes to bed at 6:30.
Does she have to commute?
No. She only drives, I think, a mile and a half to get to work, but it's all through the city, so.
No. But I guess there's less traffic going than in the mornings when she's out at 5 than it is, or 3.
Yeah, except the freaking college, one of the college courses gets out at 3 also. Oh, you're talking about
in the mornings, yeah.
Up in the morning.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So she's supposed to get out at 1:30, right? She
Yeah.
works a lot of overtime. So she normally doesn't get out until 2:30, 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, one of the college classes lets out, and we live half a block from Ferris State University. So she's trying to fight through these college kids to get home.
Sounds like. So you had a pike almost snap your pole, or snapped your pole?
That'd be one heck of a pike. I would be more inclined to believe that was probably a muskie.
It snapped one of my whole fishing poles, almost came out of my holder.
Jeez. That was probably not a pike. That was probably a muskie.
Back when I was little, we didn't do it much, but we'd go and we'd surf fish at the coast some too.
Oh,
That's
that sounds
fun.
like fun.
So.
Well, I've got a friend who's an older gentleman in his late 70s who goes to Florida in the winter, and he invited me to come down and visit him some winter and go fishing in the ocean with him, because he's a member of a boating club down there where you can rent boats. You pay a monthly subscription fee basically, and all you got to do is say, hey, I'd like this boat on this date, and it's yours as long as somebody else hasn't already checked it out. So he goes out like 4 days a week when he's down there, and said I could come join him, do some what he calls real fishing.
So I don't know what the folding or the unfolding of this fertilizer spreader does, but it works without doing either one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't even know it had the option because I don't normally have the help menu open.
Yeah.
I just know my controls on my side panel, right? So.
All right. What's in field? Is anything in field 1? Because it looks like that one could use some fertilizer too. A few of them could use some fertilizer.
Lots of them could.
Just do some of the smaller ones. Yeah. So you know what folding and unfolding the fertilizer spreader does?
What?
messes up the fertilizer spreader.
Nice. How so?
Well, for the longest time there, it was telling me it was unfolded, and it kept saying you need to unfold the spreader. So I finally just unattached from it and attached back to it, and it stopped saying that. So I think that's your Russian equipment. I don't know.
That one's not Russian. That one's John Deere, man.
Probably made in Russia.
There you go. There you go. Being Mr. Smart Aleck again.
Reactor cooling lake right next to us. Yeah, we got a reactor cooling lake from one of our nuclear plants, like right down the road here. Well, I say right down the road, but it's about 20 miles from me, closer to my mom. And it's a pretty big sized lake. It's probably one of the nicer lakes around here. Duke Energy's good about keeping their lakes up.
Duke.
For as much as you pay them, for as much as you pay them for your electricity, they better keep it up.
Right?
Thousand acres, yeah, that sounds about right. We got the lake that we used.
Lake.
Yep, the lake that we used to go to a lot. It's called Lake Tillery. My dad used to tell me a story he remembers when there was a Carolina Power and Light at the time, which is now Duke Energy. He says he remembers when they built that lake, they had to flood a town. So he said he knows for sure there's old towns, old cars, and 2 or 3 graveyards under that lake. I think that's pretty cool. And I know one of the lakes around here is the same thing. That's a little closer. It's the same thing. They talk about how they had to flood one of the old towns to build the lake.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know they did that for lakes like that. I only knew about it for when they put in dams and
Braidwood Lake.
The reservoir will flood a town.
Yeah, when I was building it, one of this Jordan Lake was back in the 50s or the 60s. Is another one when they was building it. There was apparently a town that always got flooded, and there wasn't but a few, maybe 20 people in the town. So the light company bought all of their land and moved the town up on a hill. So the town pretty much, and they pretty much helped them purchase the equipment needed to rebuild their town on a higher location.
That's kind of nifty.
Braidwood Lake is around you. Yeah, we will. My wife is I guess she was born landlocked in Colorado, but she's fell in love with the coast. So we will never leave. We'll always live somewhere where there's a coastline. still there, Metal? You got quiet.
Sorry, I'm just concentrating.
I was just making sure your mic didn't go out again.
Yeah, I appreciate you. No, I'm just concentrating on getting all these bales stacked up into 6s, 2x3, so that I can just transport them all one right after another. We made a little under $3,000, right, off of the first load.
Oh,
and I've already got 4 more loads set up, so
did you
we
check
are
out?
not doing bad.
Did you see the new trailer today for Elm Creek?
I did, yes.
That's not, that's not a bad looking map compared to some of their other game maps, base game maps.
Yep, I think it's their best effort so far, which, I mean, it ought to be,
for
right?
US, yeah, for a US map too, at that, especially, so.
I don't know, I like it better than most of their maps, the official ones. I always found their official maps to be kind of lacking in personality. They're very bland.
They do European maps well though. That's the thing. They do. I mean, I guess they know where they're from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elm Creek does look kind of big. Did they say what size it was yet?
I don't believe so.
But if it's
I'm wondering if. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm wondering if 4x is no longer 4x for 22. I wonder if 4x for 22 is standard size.
So yeah, Tristan Farm says it kind of looks like somewhat of a 3x to him, but it does look like a. I mean, they hadn't really said, but it does look. I mean, it can't be a 1. I don't know if they can fit that much on a 1x map. I don't think. Maybe. So. If they've used the real estate well, but it does look like it's going to be a fun one to play, and that's probably going to be the majority of us in here. That's going to be the first map we play on Farming Simulator 22. So.
Oh, it's definitely going to be my first map. There's no question.
So yep, until some of the other stuff is available. But I don't think it's going to be long before we have some of these maps ported over.
Well, what I'm really looking forward to is Ola Hildor's map. Renabu or whatever it's called. That will hopefully be out fairly soon after FS22 releases. And I'll be all over that map.
That looks like a fun one. So that really does. He's put his blood, sweat, and tears in it.
Yep. And I've always preferred to play on maps that are based on real places for the most part. Yeah. Obviously this one's a bit of an exception. But this one's got the benefit of, being based on Gilligan's Island a little bit.
Medicine Creek, yeah, you said you was playing on Medicine Creek, Tristan. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I hadn't looked at that one yet, but I heard it's a pretty nice size 4x.
I think Archie's doing a series on that one right now, if I recall correctly. I think that just had a video drop today. I watched it, whatever dropped today. I just don't remember if it was Medicine Creek or not. I think so.
I went back to the old favorite. I got a lot to do on County Line. I'm doing a lot right now behind the camera, just getting prepped for it because I got a lot of. I'm getting ready. I think the corn and the cotton harvest is gonna be fun because my biggest field is a cotton field, and it's huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it is. Let me see if I can think about what it is.
All right, here we go. Oh, I just had a really awesome evil thought. I'm going to transport all of these bales and not push them into the sale point. I'm going to stack them all up in a line and then just get behind the line and push the whole line into the sale point at a nice steady pace so that it sells them all at once, hopefully.
So my that biggest field is somewhere around 197 acres of cotton.
That's a lot of cotton.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, too bad you can't play the song.
So I know, right?
You know exactly what song I'm talking about, don't you?
Some Credence, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's only
No.
one. Oh, you're not talking about Cotton Fields by Credence?
No.
Which one are you talking?
Maybe it is.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle. That's Credence, man. What are you thinking? Cotton Fields is the only cotton song I know.
Walking in high.
Oh, High Cotton by Alabama. Oh, yeah, there's another High Cotton one. But I like Cotton Fields better.
I don't know that I've ever heard that. I thought I'd heard everything by CCR.
Look it up. Credence Clearwater Revival. It's on their Chronicles Volume 2.
I own that album. I had to have heard it.
Yeah, Argsy. Yeah, he said, Tristan Farm said Argsy is doing a Medicine Creek series. That's what it was.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I think. And no, I'm not trying to make fun of Southern people by saying that. I'm making fun of myself for my terrible memory.
But yeah, I'm planning on top of the helpers in there, probably putting about 4 or 5 cotton harvesters in that field and just going at it, man. That's going to be fun. Lining them up.
Well, there is one thing that I've found with course play is that you want to do even numbers.
So
it can do odd numbers, but it gets a little flaky sometimes.
Yeah. And the one thing good about cotton is you don't have to have a driver to catch your harvest. You know, they're just going to drop it in the field. So it's like baling anything else. But I just don't know if I should do square case bales, and I'm sure Tristan Farms is going to say yes, square case bales, or if I should do round John Deere bales.
What's wrong with square John Deere bales?
So,
other than the fact that the harvester is almost double the price.
It's also time, yeah. What is it? It's from, isn't that one from the European pack too?
I don't know.
I think it has to do with the aesthetics. So. Yep, he says square case bales.
Well, you know how I feel about case, and square bales has my vote too. So.
Yeah.
How's that for an answer? Yeah, I think I done lost all my viewers.
That one might have to be
in a long time.
I'm at 88 now. That might have to be alive. I may have to save that for my 100 subscribers special.
How the hell are you at 88 subs already, dude?
Cause I'm the man.
Cause you got that hey y'all thing going for you. That's what.
I'm the man. I'm a lovable, likable guy.
Okay, that is true. I can't argue with truth. How dare you pull out truth on me?
So,
and you're easygoing, which that counts.
I think it's a laid back thing, cause.
Wow.
Cause I kind of like, what are we gonna do on my farm today? We're gonna do whatever the heck we feel like doing.
You're gonna be crazy.
So did you know? So we was watching something on Netflix the other day, the movies that made us, and we was watching one on Dirty Dancing, and apparently Billy Zane was supposed to. They wanted Billy Zane before that movie. The producer, the network wanted Billy Zane for that movie over Patrick Swayze. Can you believe that?
Actually, I can for the time that it was.
But
I'm glad it wasn't.
well, Billy Zane can't dance. That's why he lost the part. But
Well, I can't dance either.
Patrick Swayze's a skilled dancer. Was a skilled dancer. Yeah, man, your fertilizer spreader's like jacked up.
I know. It's on the list to get replaced. It just didn't happen.
Won't even turn off now. The way I turned it off is I had to turn my tractor off to get the spreader to turn off.
Well, I've never had problems like that with it. I have to assume that's because of you unfolding it. That it broke everything. But it's a piece of crap, so... It's on my note, though, to get it replaced. And it was supposed to be done before this episode. But I haven't found one of a similar size and similar vintage yet, so...
There's nothing out there that looks homemade, maybe. I wouldn't say size or vintage, just something that looks homemade. That would work.
I'd be totally cool with that, but I haven't found anything.
Gotcha.
That sucked, but I managed not to crash.
We could always download 82s and it would do all our fields. His 6-ton spreader.
Oy vey.
Yeah, Tristan, I'm slowly getting to 100. I don't do it for the subs. So I'm glad y'all like to come and subscribe. I just like to hang out. So if I never get past 89, y'all all are special to me. So, but now 20 of those men are family. So 20 to 30.
I've only got 3 that are family. That's
so
ouch. And I'm only at 48. I was at 49, and then somebody, like the same day that somebody, I gained 3 and lost 1.
That's from your that's from your giveaway.
No. It was actually from my first episode of Survival Roleplay.
Yeah, but if they went to your, a lot of times though, if they'll go to your giveaway, they'll like your channel, but then once they get the entry, they may unlike it. I've had 1 or 2 of those.
Bastards.
But usually for every one I lose like that, I pick up 2 though. So and that's cool.
Yeah, but I was so excited for the 4 hours that it said 49. I'm like, heck yeah, 1 more to 50. Oh. Oh. Sad.
So we had a box of eggs hiding in the grass. I put them over here with the other eggs. So it could get full because it's not but 11% full. So I'm not sure how it got knocked out of the area.
I know exactly how.
Oh.
Miss Maddie clipped it with the combine. And she didn't even notice.
Well, it's back where it belongs now. 200.
I don't know if it will fill up though.
235. I don't know. It's gonna probably take me a while to make 200. Oh my goodness, there went some lag. But I am wholly planning on doing a 100 subscriber live stream. I mean, it might not be right at 100 subscribers. It all depends on what I'm doing. But
you know what really gets me is if that person really did leave, subscribe and then unsub because they just wanted the entries into my giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of screw themselves because I've said in several videos now that there will be extra prizes added if I make 100 subs before the end of the giveaway.
They only want the one, though. They only want that one prize.
Yeah, but they haven't even heard what the extra
They
prizes
may
are.
not have been watching your video. They may not, they just see the link to the giveaway, and a lot of people are like that. Just see the link and click the
that's
link.
The people that have 5 whole entries, the 5 entries that they get just for subbing and signing up for the giveaway.
Well, it only takes one to win. It only takes one to win. Are you guys in a DM voice chat or a server voice chat? We're on a Discord private chat, Tristan.
Tristan, are you a member of my Discord? Because that's where I hang out in voice chat, and Bumpkin once in a while. Not so often anymore because he likes to hang out elsewhere.
I hang out wherever y'all want me to. You're the one who's snubbed your nose at me in the last week or so, buddy.
No, I just haven't been in there to say, hey, you want to come chat?
My name is Switzerland.
Right, but I'm saying I haven't been available, so it hasn't mattered.
Yeah, I got you.
The only time I'm available to voice chat is pretty much right now while we're doing it. Go
Go
figure.
Tristan, if you go over to Heavy Metal in your Discord linked on your YouTube channel.
Yep.
If you go over to Heavy, you got the permanent link because that's what I did with the other one. Put a permanent link. Yeah, go over to his YouTube channel and there should be a link to his Discord where you can join. It's usually crickets in his room, but it's all good.
But when it's not,
I'm messing with you, man.
When things happen, it's fun.
Yes,
it's just those times
true.
are kind of spaced out. That's all.
Oh.
I wish I had more time for it to
goggle
it up some. You know,
Goggle Pop talking about your hockey teams today. My football team sucks. Awful.
Yeah, that was on Mr. Sealy P though.
Yeah, that was on Mr. Sealy P's. He's a Canes fan, but yet he likes the Saints. I don't know what's wrong with that, but there's something wrong with that. But right now, anybody's better than the Panthers. Oh my God, they suck.
See, you say Panthers, and my brain knows that you're talking football rather than hockey, but the first thing that always comes to mind is the hockey team.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Woo! I did a reverse wheelie there for a minute and kind of slid sideways. That was fun.
So we need some monster trucks and we need a ramp. So that way we need to ramp it to see who can jump to the island. One of the islands. You got to aim for the islands.
Can we turn on the mod that prevents water from actually damaging vehicles?
Yeah, that would be fine.
That way we don't have to constantly reset them. We can just drive back, because we ain't making it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it'll be fun to try.
We just need something about a 35, 40 degree angle.
And to hit it at 30.
So, yeah. And I think we'll be alright. We got a few islands to jump to.
A few. You know, shoot, what was the name of that game? There was a game for the original Nintendo. Was it Excite Bike?
The one where you created your tracks and had to jump them and this and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was
one of the fun ones.
a good game.
But man, it's almost 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. It's past 9 o'clock. What am I saying? And I do want to spend a little bit of time with the wife before she has to go to sleep, which is about
All
30
right.
minutes. So,
Well, you have yourself a good evening. I'm gonna shut down too, but you go ahead and do your outro.
gotcha. Well, y'all, thank y'all for coming in. We do appreciate it. Come back, join me again. If this was what you was looking for, please hit that subscribe button for more of this thrilling entertainment. Either way, just hit the like if you would. If not, that's okay too. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope you had a lot of fun.